Hey, what's up you guys? It's Annie back with another video where I help you take the confusion out of growth on YouTube. And in today's video, I'm sharing with you guys my top tips that are gonna help you be way more consistent on your YouTube channel, get out way more content. That's gonna help you grow your channel so much faster, no matter what you have going on in your life, whether it's school, work, a family, or anything else you have to balance. These tips are gonna help you be way more consistent on your channel. In fact, these are the hacks I've used that have taken my filming time from 2 hours to 20 minutes and my editing time from 2 days to 2 hours. And in today's video, I'm sharing these tips with you guys. But before we get started, we have to give away our Instagram and YouTube shoutouts for the video. Thank you so much to Vincent, Felicia, and Sam for staying active on my platforms and supporting me. It means the world to me. If you want the next shoutout in my next video, all you have to do is stay active on my Instagram and or my YouTube channel comments. I pick people at random for my shoutouts to say thank you for staying active on my platform. And now let's get into it. So let's get the obvious one out of the way so we don't have to spend too much time focusing on it and dancing around it, which is have an upload schedule. Whether you're uploading once a week, twice a week, or 3 times a week like I am, having a dedicated upload day makes it so much easier to set dedicated filming and editing days. And it also makes it so much easier to plan the rest of your busy schedule or your busy week around your upload schedule. And it is no secret by now that the YouTube algorithm favors consistency and channels who are consistent. So when you know you have an upload schedule, your audience knows you have an upload schedule, the algorithm knows you have an upload schedule, sees you as a more consistent channel, and helps you to grow that much faster. So consider what you've got going on in your life, what days you're in school, what days your kids have swim lessons, what days you have your sports. Figure out what days you don't already have something planned, figure out what days you are available to film, edit, and upload videos, and that way everything is so much more organized, everything has its specific day and time, and you have time for everything to get everything done. This next one is my groundbreaking tip that changed everything for me, which is having a video master list and having very specific video planning sessions. I used to spend hours upon hours trying to find video ideas or thinking of what to film. And then it took even longer after all that time spent finding an idea to actually plan my idea. So then I started having more dedicated planning sessions where I would write out an entire list of video ideas, like 50 to 100 different ideas, and then also spend all that time planning out my videos. That way, next time I'm free to film, I have 20 minutes here or a half an hour here, I don't have to waste time trying to find a video idea or planning out the video or figuring out what I'm gonna say, because everything is already planned for me, ready to go. All I have to do is turn on the camera, grab my video outline, and get going. So next time you have the chance, set aside some very specific time where you can just sit down, scour the internet, or take time to actually think of video ideas and plan out all of your ideas. You're going to see such a difference in how much time you save in the video process. Follow-up tip to the last one is to outline your videos. Again, my filming process used to take me hours on end because I had no plan for my videos, I had no clue what I was saying, and I was just basically talking off the top of my head as ideas came to me. I had to restart my videos so many times, I had to repeat my sentence or repeat my point, I would go off on tangents or ramble or say random stuff nobody really cared about, and my filming took forever. Then I got into video outlining, where I would literally just sit at my computer and I would open up the notes app on my computer and I would create a new note for every one of my videos. So I start off by writing out my title once I've done my keyword research. I plan and write out my hook for my video and then each one of my talking points and my subpoints. That way I make sure everything I want to say is planned out and included. I keep myself from going off on tangents or having to repeat myself or having to restart or God forbid having to refilm the entire thing from the beginning. So now again, I just have to turn on my camera, grab my outline, put it in front of me while I'm filming, and that cuts my filming time from 2 hours to 20 minutes or no more than 30 minutes. Some days I can whip out 4, even 5 videos in just a few hours because it saves me so much time to outline all of my videos. So definitely if you find that your filming process is taking way too long, you're spending hours filming videos, this is one tactic I 10 on 10 recommend. My next tip, create a content calendar. Days, days, weeks, even months ahead if you want to get crazy. Plan out exactly what videos are going up on exactly what days and on exactly what days you're filming what videos. I won't say it takes me forever, but there are some days where I spend like 30 minutes staring at my video master list and spend like 30 minutes deciding, what do I want to film today? What do I feel like talking about today? Whereas if I know the night before exactly what I'm filming tomorrow morning, the second I jump into my filming process, I know exactly what I'm talking about, what video I'm filming, and it takes no more than the 30 seconds it takes to set up my camera, grab my outline, and get going. So by having a content calendar, you're going to be so much more on track, so much more organized, know exactly what you're filming, and save so much time from not having to figure out what you're filming today. This next one is a game changer. Create a thumbnail style and or template. When I tell you it takes me 45 seconds to edit a thumbnail, I'm not exaggerating. The only reason I draw it out so long and spend so much time editing my thumbnails is because I enjoy it so much. It's literally one of my favorite parts of the entire creative process. However, at this point, I know my thumbnail style so well that I could literally close my eyes, grab my phone, open up each one of my editing apps, add the text, choose the font, add the style, add on overlays and add-ons and texts or whatever, and save my thumbnail within 45 seconds or less. But it wasn't always that way. I used to spend hours upon hours editing my thumbnails in Photoshop, trying to make them super fancy and like professional looking and over the top, until I realized that viewers on YouTube tend to actually prefer and gravitate more towards the simple, more natural looking thumbnails. So I ditched the Photoshop side of things. I began editing all of my thumbnails on my phone, giving them a more simple and easygoing feel and vibe. Those thumbnails started getting me a much higher click-through rate, much more views, and now it takes me literally less than 45 seconds to edit them. So if you find you're spending way too much time on editing or creating your thumbnails, I definitely urge you to find yourself a thumbnail editing style and or template that you can learn and teach yourself to do almost on autopilot, where it literally takes you less than a minute to make your thumbnail. Very similar to the last one, another one that has saved me so much freaking time is to develop and learn an editing routine. Again, when I tell you I used to edit videos for almost 2 days, I'm not exaggerating. Now, it takes me no more than 2 hours to open up my editor, import in all of my clips, edit my video from RAW, export, and upload it to YouTube. And how I was able to do this is by developing an editing routine that I know so well and have so down packed now that I can literally be done in less than 2 hours. Now that I know at the back of my head on autopilot that my routine is open up Final Cut Pro, import in my clips, sync my audio to my video, color correct, rough cut, add titles, add transitions, add overlays, add music, add intro, and export. It sounds like such a dumbed down, sped up version of editing, but that's literally how fast it happens in the back of my head. Because I've had this routine at the back of my head for months now. I've been doing and going through the same routine 3 times a week, every week for like months on end now, to the point that it's literally on autopilot and I can finish a video and finish editing a video that quickly. So again, if you find that your editing process takes forever, you don't really have any kind of a checklist of steps to help you stay more organized when editing, I definitely suggest you develop yourself a editing routine of sorts so that you too can teach yourself to be on autopilot and edit videos so much faster. And then my final tip is pre-filming. Now this sounds like so obvious and so like duh, but I do know some people who like to film, edit, and upload their videos on the same day. Which reminds me a lot of this girl I went to college with who would literally write her essays and her term papers from midnight the day the essays were due to a half an hour before you had to hand it in, because she felt it put more pressure on her and made her actually get it done faster. But my anxiety does not allow me to be that type of person, so I cannot edit or do any kind of work that way. I always like to film my videos at least 2 days before they're set to be uploaded, because I need that time window if for whatever reason something goes wrong, or I have to change something or fix something, or God forbid I lose my files and have to start all over again. So definitely planning my filming days at least 2 days before I'm set to upload the video just gives me the peace of mind that if anything goes wrong, I don't have to rush through it, and I have the time and flexibility to restart completely and get it done before my upload day. So when you are organizing your schedule with everything you have to do in a week, try to put your filming days a few days before your actual upload day, because again, you never know when something's gonna go wrong. You lose your files, you accidentally delete something, you edit something wrong and suddenly have to restart or fix something. You wanna have that time window available to actually have time to fix it. So yeah, that, you guys, is basically it for my top tips on how to be more consistent on YouTube, get more content out so much faster, and how to fit filming, editing, and uploading inside of a very busy schedule. Hopefully at least one of these tips was helpful to you. Let me know down below which one was the most helpful to you that you may or may not have known of before, because I would love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!